How you doing today? It's your boys Caddy Boy Records at the North Film Festival here in New York, New York, the Producers Club in New York City. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, Vet?
Hey, pretty good. Very excited to have my film here at the festival.
How many showings, Vet, have you had for this film so far?
We've had three screenings at um, three festivals, and then another three festivals that we were in but without a screening. So six festivals, three screenings.
Six festivals, three screenings. How many you think you're gonna hit throughout the rest of 2025?
So hopefully we're up for another six festivals. So hopefully it's the same batting average of half. Hopefully so.
You're gonna be a traveling man, man. How you adjusted to all the traveling from all your film success coming up?
Well, that's one of the tricks that I did. I only submitted to New York festivals. So this is my first film I've ever submitted to It's like my third film I've made, but like third or fourth, but it's the first one I really felt confident to submit to festivals. And so um th- that then I lost my train of thought. But it's the first one in festivals, so I just wanted to do a slow rollout of just in New York City because right now with work I couldn't travel. Um, I mean, I was up for a festival in like Europe somewhere. I think in Belfast.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah,
I
you said Eagles
accidentally,
there.
yeah, I accidentally submitted to it because their last event was in New York. So I thought the next one was in New York, but they updated the page and it's in Belfast. So I was in Belfast, but I just couldn't go. But yeah, so
Can you give me the names of not only this film but the other films that you did leading up to this film?
yeah, my first film was the Marty Porch show starring Rhett Sever, where I am kind of like a delusional, like little Mormon gay boy who wants to go to Hollywood, and then my mother is very overbearing, and it's dealing with like being bullied as a gay person, but like with humor.
Right now, I got you.
And then I did this movie called Groundhog's Gay, um, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying About Podcast Content Dating and Love the Multiverse.
Oh my
Because it's inspired by the Doctor Strangelove.
Okay.
And so that one was just very weird editing with all the different takes, kind of experimenting with editing because I really like lost faith in the project.
Oh.
But then I really wanted to do something with it. So then I would just, they say, um, make your weakness your superpower, like the samurai. So like my weakness was like not wanting to edit it. So I just randomly put it on the editing bay and just switched a bunch of things randomly, and amazing things happened, like that I could have never thought of
Okay.
with the sequencing. Like for example, there was a scene where she asked me if I want water and I say no. But then she gives it to me anyway. Like I didn't write that. It would just happen to be in editing.
Anyway.
And it was so funny, like, oh my god, like
It was weird.
being lazy is creative. And so that's my kind of
Don't say that. All the kids and everybody around the world are like, yo, mom, leave me alone.
Right.
It's lazy.
No,
creative.
that's true.
Rhett said it. Rhett said it.
that's true. But like we are kind of in like an overcoddled
We are. Society, yeah.
right now, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
like easy times made for soft men. So we're unfortunately making hard times with the soft men in that cycle of things. But yeah.
Yo, Rhett, I'm done.
So now I have this film. So my auteur thing with my like style as a director is and writer is kind of like dealing with hard subjects like being bullied. This one's about abortion.
Oh, wow.
Puddle of Fire, because it's tribute to the documentary Lake of Fire.
Okay.
And then Denial to Smile is just something I thought of afterwards to add to it. And so, and then my next thing I'm working on is about these guys who are molested by a priest and how they're dealing with it, and they might want to confront the priest. And so I'm trying to deal with very awkward, hard subjects in life
That's a hard subject.
deal with it with humor.
Right.
And that's a real, because I love a good challenge.
Okay.
And with this film, it's been successful. People have liked it, so I'm trying to make awkward things less awkward.
Right.
So,
So they be comfortable with it.
yeah,
So
make people feel less alone.
right. How did you get into this?
Just being a delusional gay Mormon boy who wanted to go to Hollywood.
Wow. But who's your inspiration for as like actors, actress?
Oh.
Who inspired you? Who? What about directors that allowed you
Do you
to
know what's
write?
crazy about that? I'm in the Scorsese Spotlight segment of films at this festival, and I don't know if that was on purpose or whatever because I tribute Scorsese in my film.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, is that why they put me under Scorsese? 'Cause
No,
I thought
that'd
that
be-
because
yeah.
he's my favorite director.
Oh, what's
Growing
he-
up, I've seen all his movies multiple times, and I can name his filmography right now if you don't want to look it up online.
Oh, no, that's good. Listen,
And so yeah,
what everybody
Yeah.
doing for their best athlete, Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant, Michael
Right.
Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark. I'm like everybody. You
Yeah.
research. You see someone that
Yeah.
you idolize, and you either try to mimic it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like
No.
that's how we all do.
no, yeah, and I realized that people think I memorized this stuff. No, did you memorize your mother's name? No, because you love her. You don't have to memorize things you love. You just
Right.
know it.
You just know it automatically.
Yeah,
and
because you
you're
love it.
passionate about
Yeah. And so that's why I can name off IMDb.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't memorize it. I just love it. Yeah.
Question
So-
for you. So, where's your ideal place to shoot around the world with no budget, and you can have any cast or actors that you want? So, say that someone just like, I'm gonna fund your project. So just do what you do and just tell me how much it's gonna cost, and you could full latitude. What are we doing? And where are we
Okay,
gonna
so
be?
I would probably get a cast like Tilda Swinton, and like Viola Davis, and like Willem Dafoe, and like my favorite actors like that. And then do like an improv film
Oh.
on like family trauma.
Oh my goodness.
And that would be cool, yeah. But and then just film it like I don't know, really anywhere. It doesn't
Anywhere?
really matter, but maybe in like on like a tropical island if I could choose, for just then you don't have to You said no budget, and
No budget.
It looks
No,
beautiful,
wherever you want.
and so yeah, I think I would do that.
And I was thinking, and throw a crazy twist of it, and just throw Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart somewhere in there just for GP.
Yeah, as like the black sheep
There's black sheeps
of the family
Right.
that everybody's gaslighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be dope. Come on, man, you already know you're gonna get high. It's gonna be a party. So and then you would
Wow.
combine that with William DeVoe, and they'll be listen, say
Yeah.
less. You give it
Yeah.
the yeah. Oh man, you're
Yeah.
great. So what's your next? So after these projects, what are you gonna do to close 2025?
Hopefully shoot my next project about the guys dealing with being molested by the priest.
Mr. Priest. So that's gonna be the last one. You doing
For
it-
this year.
Okay.
And then I'm doing other things in production.
Okay.
Different, areas of, like different levels of production that I'm working on.
That's gonna be great.
So,
What
yeah.
school did you go to for film?
Well, I didn't. I basically just had no friends and went home and watched movies all day.
Okay.
That was kind of my film school.
Nah, that's
But
yeah.
also, I went to music school actually for recording technology.
Where was that?
In Minnesota.
Minnesota? What's the name of the school?
The music tech.
Who was your teacher or professor?
Actually, his name was Black. It was like Jet Black, or I forgot. What his name was, something like Motorcycle Black or something. I forgot his name.
That's so good though.
But he was the most famous producer that was one of our teachers. Like he produced like Husker Du and other Minnesota bands. But yeah, because it was Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, can you tell the people where they can find Rhett's work on social media and website?
Mostly it's my YouTube,
Okay.
Maxwell Spencer Great Productions. But also if you just search Rhett Sever on any social media, RHETT SEVER, like Rhett Butler and Sever like fever, Rhett Sever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to the North Film Festival and producing all your films and showing all your films here with the staff and the team here. How was your networking here?
Great. The intro party in November was amazing. I met some actresses that, wanted me to maybe hit them up with my next project, and so we've been talking about maybe doing something, developing something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. I appreciate you for coming, Rhett, and we're going to definitely link up and keep me in the loop on what you're doing and keep chopping it up with Darwin so that we can keep your information updated and you're in this festival. Cool. Appreciate you. Thanks. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.